following is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
Welcome in. I'm so glad that you're with me today. Hopefully, can you hear me okay? I want to tell you all about Betty White Days. Coming up on her birthday, January 17th, Betty Blessings Day. We're going to be honoring her by donating to our favorite animal rescues. And a big thank you to Carrie Ford, who actually donated to my farm, Angel Horse Farm, keeping those animals fed and taken care of all winter long. And thanks, that was a donation already in honor of Betty White. We're going to make sure that all of our shelters are well represented. It is Waggin Tails Wednesday, and that's what we do around here. We have Pet of the Week with Joe Dubin, and we have Waggin Tails Wednesday with me. I want to shine the light on my friend Candace Simpson Giles and Vivian James. Together, I guess it started out, I wrote a book a long time ago called My Angels Wear Fur about animal rescue, which I've done my whole life. And Candace picked it up, and it spurred her to start with her friend Vivian, Critter Cavalry. And every week they drive, her husband drives over 2,000 miles a week to take animals who come out of shelters here up to New England, where they have much stricter spay and neuter laws. And so getting animals, and they find great homes for these animals, and the adoption fees they use for the animals. Not only does it pay for those animals to be vetted and taken care of, but for other animals to be taken care of. I just thought I would share a little bit about Critter Cavalry.
Just like that, how could I wanna be anywhere else? Got a heart of gold and a soul to match. Can measure this moment in a photograph. You look so beautiful, baby. I know you're the love of my life. You changed my world. Yeah, you saved me without even trying. Like never before, that all these miles were worth it.
I just want you to know about my friends at Critter Cavalry, and a big thank you to Candace Simpson Giles and Vivian James, who do such great work. I've known them for a gazillion years, and I'm grateful that they do what they do. And if you've ever been a part of it, you want to volunteer, they don't have a shelter. It's all literally volunteers who open up their homes and they socialize these babies and take care of them. And I know she's placed a couple of dogs for me and I literally get pictures and things from all of these, from these wonderful homes, and they keep in touch with me. And these dogs have gotten great, great homes up in New England. I asked her, I said, you don't do fundraisers? And she says, no, because everybody who adopts from me knows that they pay a big fee that goes to help all the other animals. A typical monthly vetting bill can be up as 20 grand. And that's what they do. And they do this each and every week. And it's just crazy. And Candace got married and her husband just jumped right on board and says, I can drive. That's what I can do. So it's an amazing organization, and glad to shine the light on them. And a big thank you. Tammy Arender just made a donation to Angel Horse Farm. So thank you. In honor of Betty White Days, coming up on her birthday, January 17th is Betty White Days, and we're going to be celebrating a lot. Hey, coming up in February, Jimmy Wayne has got a show that I want to shine the light on and make sure that you guys know about it. He is so good. If you go back and look at our Christmas Eve show, his story is incredible. He's going to be at the Bell Buckle Banquet Hall in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. 7:00, that's when he's going to be on. And so an evening with Jimmy Wayne. Get your tickets right now. You can go and just give a call to Bell Buckle Banquet Hall and find out about getting tickets to that. And don't forget, next week, they are some tall, good-looking, beautiful men, and they can sing. Heaven Down Here is their brand new single. Special guest Adam Hood. They're going to be at Brooklyn Bowl in Nashville on January 19th, and that is Texas Hill. And if you don't know about them, oh my gosh. You know, Craig Wayne Boyd is a member of that band. He is so pretty. But here's the deal. When he was on American Idol, he went out to perform. I think it was American Idol or The Voice. I don't know which one it was. It's one of those singing shows. Anyway, he went out, and the song he picked to do was The Old Rugged Cross. And he kind of made history by doing that. And he had this huge national audience, and he could have done any song, and he chose to do that one. I thought that said a lot to me about him. So these three guys are such great singers. I thought I'd share a little bit of Texas Hill. Hopefully you'll go download everything they've got and go see them next week on the 19th, Dolly Parton's birthday, at Brooklyn Bowl.
steady biscuit on the 4th of July. When she starts home, I know what's come. She's sweet enough to make a grown man cry. Sugar cane, sugar cane. That's your name, that's your name. Every day, I just sop it up. I can't get enough of that. Sugar cane. Straight up she's sick, torn up she wrecked. She's candy apple with a cherry on top. I just can't quit, I gotta get it. Stone cold addicted to the stuff that she's got. Sugar cane. That's your name, that's your name. Every day, I just sop it up. I can't get enough of that. Sugar cane. Sugar in the raw, bonafide, certified, that girl's mine. Sugar cane, that's your name, that's your name. Every day, I just sop it up. I can't get enough of that. Sugar cane. That's your name, that's your name. Every day, I just sop it up. I can't get enough.
Woo, Lord help me, have mercy. That's so good. We got everybody all up in the room today. Everybody, all my singers have joined me today, like Taylor Lynn in the house. Y'all follow Taylor Lynn, and she and Trey Twitty have got the coolest show. They're going back, their grandparents, Conway and Loretta, left us a musical legacy, and those two have picked it up and they have taken it and run with it. They're fantastic. And who else in there? Oh, Dan Reed is in the house with us today, who has a cosmetic line that we're going to be doing an interview with him. We're going to be doing an opening of the box, so to speak. A lot of people have been sending me products, and so we're going to use the show to share some of those. I've got some goat soap and stuff that I'm going to be sharing some of those products, and a really neat cleaning product called Bull Snot. Yeah, that's the name of the product. It's awesome, and it comes from the professional drivers. Truck drivers have the coolest products, and I'm going to be sharing some with you. See, Troy Castellano is in the house, and Troy is the very first person to sign up to do our theme song. I sent him some lyrics, and I said, do it however you want to, my friend. And whether you want to put a lot of instruments, whether you do a guitar vocal, and Troy Castellano gave us the coolest first of our Main Street Today theme songs.
We are home, we are family, we are things to do and places to see. Mom and pop, local grown, small business Saturdays. We are Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. We are your Main Street Today.
We have the coolest, most talented people in the whole wide world. And let's see, Suzanne and Mark in Alabama are with us. Victoria Veneer is watching. Oh, y'all, because we're coming up on Betty White days. I just want to make sure that we show a picture of Banjo. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Oh, I can't find it real quick, but we got it coming up. Banjo, if you go to Victoria Lynn Veneer's Facebook page, she has a picture of her dog Banjo, which is he's still missing in the White House area, but people pick up. Oh, yes, I do. Never mind. Here he is. My name is Banjo. I've gone missing. The number, in case you see him, maybe someone has picked up a dog and they don't have Facebook, or they don't have YouTube, or they don't know about this. Make sure you spread the word and go, hey, I found this dog. He's amazing, blah, blah, blah. You know what? He belongs to Victoria, and we're going to just have hope and faith that this dog gets found. That's what we do on Waggin' Tails Wednesday. Hey, also coming up on February 4th, it is Wear Red Day for the American Heart Association. And we've got some special folks who are doing some wonderful things. You know, heart disease is something we always understand. Wear pink. And I've got so many survivors who watch the show, and we've got so many survivors who share their stories. But I will say that wearing red is as important as anything, because more women die of heart disease than any other thing. High blood pressure is the silent killer, and stroke, heart disease affects probably more. To look forward to Heart Month coming up in the month of February. Well, I just thought, I don't know if you guys have been doing like me, but all the new episodes have dropped in January on Netflix, and I have been losing my mind. A lot of people don't know, but I'm like a huge fan of all the Marvel comics. And so Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and Iron Fist, I've been watching all the new episodes. But here's just a little recap of all the new things that just dropped. Cabin season.
Can you please?
There's something in this place that calls to you. You hear it?
Hear what? Hello? Please find me.
Hitler is lying when he claims to want peace. People will suffer. That document is the proof.
We'd like you to go to Munich tomorrow and get the document.
It'll be an act of espionage on foreign soil.
Was willst du von mir? Wir sind die letzte Hoffnung, um Hitler zu stoppen.
Tengo una propuesta. Hagamos una banda.
Buckard.
Pues que empiece el show.
Great. I'm really cutting back.
And pills, you know not to combine them with alcohol, right?
I'm not. I just feel like I'm falling apart. Like a house of cards. Like a rickety chair.
I thought not caring was a superpower. I was wrong. Caring about stuff, that's what really matters.
To be good, do good things.
Hey, Coach. Mr. Goodall is on the phone?
The commissioner.
He didn't say what his job was.
Coach Payton has been suspended for a full year. Coach Payton is going to be our new offensive coordinator.
Our defense sucks, too.
Who's having trouble with the playbook?
I've invested my whole life in this house.
What's happened? Don't be afraid. Oh dear.
You can't stay here.
I just got a call to give a haircut to that prince that's visiting.
Oh my.
Cuenta la leyenda. Existe una bestia maligna que camina por el mundo y no tiene ojos en las cuencas, pero te mira. Aunque no la veas, La bestia está ahí.
Ya viene.
She didn't expect to die that night. What if she had a secret life? Oh my God! No, no!
Did you know about your sister's clients?
What are you talking about? She was a teacher.
Everybody has secrets.
We got ourselves a serial killer.
Are you serious?
Pick up your jaw. It's hanging.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Van Ness. I'm going to be embarking on a new journey of learning more.
When you eat a bunch of sugar, your brain has changed.
And I've got a lot to learn. You look divine. Strap in, honeys.
Yes.
We're going for a ride.
Eu acho que, falando sobre as minhas atitudes, sobre me julgando, sabe? E mais, monstro, não sei o que e tal, e tudo, e vai passando, sabe?
Circle up, hoodies up, and
Take action! Trina! Clay! Ren! What? Why doesn't she fall off?
Lizards have tiny hairs on their feet that kind of work like suction cups.
Whoa!
Dragon Knight, I've come to collect what belongs to me.
So everybody's been season 4 Ozark. Raise your hand. That's what you're looking for. Victoria, I know you're looking for that one. It does not air until the 21st of January. That's when it drops. So just keeping you guys in the loop. A shout out to, speaking of actors, Johnny Vinokur. JV is watching today. Hi, how are you? And of course, we got to give us some love to Elizabeth and Steve. They're compadres. They're always here. They're always sharing what we do here. And speaking of, if you guys want to share our show, make sure you subscribe. Make sure if you're on YouTube, hit the bell so you know when we're going live, trying to keep you posted on all the things that are coming up and all the things that are going on. Well, I wanted to share, there's a really cool company. I got to meet this couple. It was a husband and wife, and they came into town. They're part of something. They have a little startup. They, along with some friends, they live in Utah, and they said, we were going on camping trips, and we had these coolers that we took with us, but they just didn't last long enough. The ice didn't stay frozen long enough. Our drinks would get hot because we're in Utah, and so you get out there in the Red Rocks country, and it was just so rugged. So they created a cooler that keeps things over 7 days. Keeps the ice over 7 days. But as we all know, some of those coolers you need to take out a loan to get one. These guys, they created an affordable cooler, but I just loved their story. They did it, and they started their whole company as a couple of families that joined together, and the whole family gets in on the action of Blue Coolers.
A business is like the ultimate creation outside of maybe a child.
Marcus and I are old friends. We both like outdoor stuff. We started kicking around the idea of a cooler.
So I want to get a shot that I've used like as a hero shot on our website. We're in beautiful Red Rock country. We wanted to bring blue coolers down here and bring our family members so we can get some really good photography content that we can use. The way we market online, we have to be driving new, interesting content because people don't want us to throw an ad in their face. They want to see something cool. You tell me when you're ready.
There's other coolers out there that do the same things that our coolers do, and it's super competitive. We're just trying to do it at an affordable price.
We're gonna park the cooler underneath the tire. If Marcus could push the damn thing onto there. I can't push the earth out from underneath the tire. Right there. See what you're made of, Marcus.
Hey, everybody just go start crowding around.
Everybody listen to Abby.
Both Marcus and I have big families, and ultimately at the end of the day, everything we do is for the betterment of our families.
I love those guys. They came into town. Marcus and his wife came into town for an event that I was a part of, and they got rained out. But I said, come on. Well, let's just tell your story to everybody. And we did. And they sold 6 coolers while we were just talking on, just people jumping in there for the just the joy of this family and what they've done. I love small business and I love what they do. Speaking of small business, our friends over in Hendersonville, Kathleen Hawkins and the Hendersonville Chamber of Commerce, they posted today that Carnival Food and More burned and they had a fire. So they've had to close down indefinitely. But in true small business American style, our friends from Meat Sweats came over and cooked and helped them rebuild, and they're working to keep people fed there in Carnival Food and More in Hendersonville. So I just thought that was a really, really neat story. Well, in our music, we're going to, oh, by the way, let me see. We got a couple more people who just joined us. Skip Frazier. Hey, there's my buddy. We were sharing information this morning. And Elizabeth says, I need me one of those. It does. Victoria, it does look incredible. Those coolers are amazing. And they're, I think, about half the price of some of the other coolers that do some of the same thing. And Kathy Bell just joined us. So you guys, I'm so glad that you're here. And I love when you leave comments and you get to be part of our show. We are an interactive show and we love sharing stories and what we do. My little buddy, I love him. I met him on Clubhouse and I just adopted him as one of my songwriting kids. His name is Garrett Bradford, and he has been a special guest on Backstage Nashville a couple of times, but he's coming back at the end of the month to be part of the Backstage Nashville lineup at 3rd and Lindsley, which I host on Saturdays. We're taking a little break now, but when we come back, Garrett Bradford will be one of our guests.
What you gonna play? That one?
Yeah, I figure I might as well, stick with it. You gotta stick with the hits, and I don't know if I even have one hit, but this is the closest thing I got to it. We good?
Yeah, brother.
All right.
Seems to fall on us. The price of hay is up and the future's burning down. And them old men at the feed store spitting snuff
say it's never been this tough. They with me, they moved down. They say there ain't no use in trying. They think our way of life is dying. Go ahead and carve the headstone, boys, and write your eulogy. And plan yourself a funeral, but don't be expecting me. 'Cause as long as I'm still breathing and my blood's flowing red, this way of life ain't dead. There's a whole lot more out there like me, north to south and sea to sea, thinking we'll all just fold and quit. You better quit thinking, 'cause you don't know shit. 100 years of roots run deep. Times have changed, but so will we. Feeding them 5 weights, slinging that rope. Can't quit now, Lord, it's all we know. Go ahead and carve the headstone, throw a farewell party too. But please don't be expecting us, 'cause we got work to do. Lord, as long as I'm still breathing and my blood's flowing red, this way of life ain't dead. Something like that. It's called This Way of Life.
Hell yeah. I dig it, man.
Garrett Bradford is just the coolest kid, and he's got a great story. He's got a deep, deep well of a story. And I met him. He just had a song on the show Yellowstone, and that's how we kind of got connected. But he has a rodeo family. They provide rodeo and raise rodeo livestock down in Weatherford, Texas. And when I met him, his father was in the hospital and not doing well, and he passed. And so at the opening season, the very first episode of Yellowstone, that episode was dedicated to Milt Bradford, which is Garrett's daddy. They raise cutting horses and do all sorts of stuff like that. And so he's part of the Yellowstone family, and I'm so glad to share that with you today. He's going to be at Backstage Nashville. If you want to get tickets, BackstageNashville.net. You can just go down the lineup. They've already got a lot of folks who are lined up to play and perform. It is our 22 Days of Positivity, and I'm looking for things that are adorable and funny and things that make me laugh. And it's the last thing on our show today, and it's this kid that I found, and I just want to share it with you. You know, when kids, when they just are so innocent and they say something to you and it just melts you, here he is.
I'm so proud of you.
You are?
Yeah.
For what? What did I do?
Clean my room. You're so nice.
You're the best, buddy.
Is that not? You cleaned my room. It was so nice. He just ran into his mom and said that. I just thought that melted my day. And it made me think about how Dee Dee, thank you. Dee Dee Ramirez. Love, love, love your show. Well, I love you right back. Her son runs, Eric Byford runs Coach's Corner over in Spring Hill. Go check them out. Great, great, great food. And Kathy Bale, so he was so darling. And it made me think about how sometimes we just don't share kindness as easily as kids do. But if someone does something, to say thank you. You think about your kid just saying, thank you. You cleaned my room. Something so simple, right? Be safe, everybody. Be kind. And remember, you are loved. Have a great rest of your day.
Nothing like the sunrise with your coffee in the morning.
taking a good book off the shelf. Another thing I love the most than being on my own is together with everybody else. Together, like a silent Sunday summer. Together, on my front porch with my friends. Together with who's ever there, standing next to me. Yeah, together is my favorite place to be.